So I am going live. I think there's no day right now. But for those who are watching or who will watch, currently I'm at 99998 subscribers. So that's just 2 more to go to 100,000 subscribers. It's quite an exciting time. So this is probably my first live session for those who are watching, and I think I should have done more live streams earlier. But if you have any questions, you can post it there in the comments. Just going to be celebrating 100,000 subscribers, and it's quite exciting. Okay. So let's see how many we have. Still got so far. Okay. Share this thing currently online. Let me share this live stream. So if you have any comments or any questions you have for me, can be on AI, can be on computer vision, can be on how I even got to 100,000 subscribers. You can ask me in the comments. We'd like to answer them and everything. Yeah, just talk anything in general. Like I said, this is my first live stream, so I should have done like live stream long ago. But yeah, you can post your comments or your questions in the comments. So we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Might not show on your side, but yeah. There's 2 more subscribers left to go. Let me check if I'm sharing everything. Yeah, so just some background on how long it took me to get started here on YouTube. It wasn't an easy journey. I started on, say, in 2017 officially. I basically formulated my YouTube channel as a business. I started out first on Udemy, and then from Udemy I moved on to YouTube. Basically, because I found that Udemy was full of crap. I was unable to monetize my audience and send them messages when I wanted, and I had to moderate my content on Udemy. But what was nice about YouTube is that, I could reach a broader audience. I could do my own marketing. And once I reached a certain level on YouTube, I got to a level where I was able to, do my own marketing instead of relying on like a third party like Udemy to do the marketing on my behalf. It was nice. It had its pros and cons. So like getting started out in AI and computer vision, I created courses there and on Udemy. It was great. For those who are getting started, it like really helps you to keep things structured, especially if you want to become a content creator. But if you want to run a serious business, you have to take it to your own platform. So that's why I moved from Udemy to my own platform. It was on Teachable first, and then eventually I moved to Kajabi. Kajabi, I feel it's a much more superior platform to Teachable. But yeah, I've been there for quite a while now, and just been loving like the whole integrated system. And I've been launching my courses there on Kajabi, which I rebranded as openendedstartups.com, and I just have a whole lot of other courses there. Not not sure how to share my screen here, but currently, have I been speaking with no audio this whole time? Can you hear me? Let's see if I do have audio. Let's see, testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's check my input. Yes, there is input. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Yes. I haven't been talking this whole time with no audio. Let's see. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Strange. Okay. Try something else. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let me retry this live stream again. Okay, when you can hear me, right? I think yes, check on your side whether you can hear me or not. Yeah, so we're currently on 9. We just got 1 more subscriber to go before we reach 100,000 subscribers. Hi everyone, please introduce yourself into the chat and let me know if you can hear me. A thumbs up would really help. So I don't feel like I'm talking to myself and I'm mute. It would be great if you guys can mention in the comments if you can hear me. Thanks, Yash. Almost there. I'm really looking forward to the silver plaque from YouTube. I have to reach 100,000 first before I can claim it, and I'm not sure how long it will take to get delivered, especially here to South Africa, which shows take a long time. Yeah, so I was just talking about my journey into computer vision. It wasn't always just computer vision initially. I started out in electronic engineering. Did my master's in electronic engineering from the University of Johannesburg, and from there I moved into PCB design because at the time that's the only thing that I knew. With the PCB design, I felt like, if I was the world's best PCB design engineer, would that be something to brag about, or could I make a big impact? Obviously, a lot of people are making impact as PCB design engineers, especially in high-speed design. But I didn't see myself doing that, doing PCB design the rest of my life. So I eventually moved from PCB design to something like augmented reality, which I found was to be a bit more fun. Let me just check in the comments before I continue. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I just don't want to be talking to myself here this whole time. Okay, great. At least I'm not talking to myself. So yeah, from computer vision, from augmented reality, I worked on technologies like AR Go, that's Google's AR SDK, along with Foforia. At the time in 2017, 2018, it was quite popular. I used that technology to build a whole lot of cool applications with Unity, and that was really, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, with augmented reality, I enjoyed a lot of that, but there was a lot of limitations. Number one, I wanted to create something that, like, say in 2018, there was problem of occlusion. So if you wanted to detect occlusion, or if you wanted to do some object tracking, you could do it with Foforia, but there was a lot of limitations, especially if you wanted to do multiple object image recognition, object recognition and tracking. So that was a bit tricky. And it was during that time I decided to make a switch from augmented reality to more of AI and computer vision. Just taking off, and things like models like YOLO started becoming popular, and a lot of people started adopting it. That was quite quite a great time to start in computer vision. A lot of people, I know YouTubers. I know at the time Siraj Rahal was one of the big YouTubers talking about neural networks back then. So yeah, I got a comment from Jalal. He says, "Hi sir, I've completed my engineering in electronics and telecommunications, completed my artificial intelligence course. I want to pursue in robotics field. Can you guide me?" Yes, I can guide you. What I'm going to do for you guys is I'll give you my WhatsApp number, or rather my WhatsApp link, which is startups.info/WhatsApp. So you guys can basically add me on WhatsApp, and we can have a chat and talk about things that you are struggling with. But for now, we can I can answer any of your questions on here in the chat, and you can do it live. So yeah, so I think that's the Rajabal. Okay, there was a lot of controversy around him later on, but he was one of the guys who did inspire me early on and get me interested in neural networks, all the architectures and all of that. We got a comment from, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Upal Bhatti. What about designing and developing a game like treasure hunt games in engines like Euphoria? Is it possible? Definitely it is possible. I created a game in augmented reality. Basically, if you can create it in Unity, in 2D or 3D, that will work, and all you need to do is just drag it onto a marker. But there's a lot of markerless solutions with AR, like Euphoria's Groundlink. But besides for Euphoria, you can even just use something like Wikitude for AR. You can just use AR Core itself or AR Foundation. Those are some of the popular augmented reality frameworks that you can use. I know I've divulged a little bit. So currently, yeah, we're still on 99999 subscribers. So just one more subscriber to go. I'll let you guys know when that happens. So you want to use physical image trackers, yeah. So you can even print out an image marker and link your augmented reality game to that image marker. So when you place that on the table or on the floor, you're able to implement your game in augmented reality. So yeah, continuing on the story of the AI journey and the journey to 100,000 subscribers. It took me quite a while. There was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of tears shed, a lot of sweat, long working hours. You know, my wife was there to support me, and you know, just taking the time to focus on the channel. She has been there, and I love to Bits for supporting me through this journey. And I think if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have gotten to 100,000 subscribers so quickly. You know, she was my support structure, and that's just important, you know, to have that support structure and people that love you and care for you. That's part of, you know, the whole journey, having people that support you. And yeah, like with regards to continuing on, going back to AI and computer vision, we started out with YOLO. YOLO was one of my favorites, and it was a favorite for a lot of people. I started out with that. I created a course on YOLO V3, and it was a good course, but it had mixed reviews on Udemy at the time. And I was also learning what people liked, what people didn't like in the course, how to make the course more engaging. So from there, I realized, okay, taking a couple of courses myself, what people did like and what they didn't like. What I didn't like in the course and what I liked was to basically learn by coding. So before I thought, okay, let me just give them the solution and here it is, Bob's your uncle, people implement it and they do this. But I found that like people really like was coding along. They want to practice. I mean, if you're learning how to play guitar, you just don't want people to show you, okay, look, I can do it like this, or I can play, or I can tap the guitar and everything. People want to learn themselves, they want to make mistakes, they want to get it wrong. It's just like coding. And if you can learn to code and make mistakes along the way, you build up that muscle memory while coding. That's one of the best ways to learn not just augmented reality, but also computer vision. So yeah, I've got a comment from Jalal. Can you upload tutorials on Kalman filter, extended Kalman filter, and for quaternions, please? Yep, I think definitely. I got one tutorial on Kalman filter. It's where we give an example of catching Pokemon with the Kalman filter. It's quite an interesting one. But definitely on extended Kalman filters, we do talk about that in our self-driving car course that we've launched, I think, last month. So that self-driving car course, we talk about control systems 101, Kalman filters, using computer vision and AI for self-driving cars. So definitely check that out on Augmented Startups. So yeah, any other questions? I'll be glad to answer them right here, right now. Still on 9999, still got one more subscribe to go. I don't know why it's taking so long on my side, but no problem. I'm glad to talk and to answer any questions that you guys might have. Whether it might be questions on how I got to 100,000 subscribers. So from YOLO V3, I improved there to YOLO V4. I created a course on YOLO V4, and this course was really, really well received. The only thing was, because it was so popular, a lot of people decided to create lectures on it. So there's a lot of competition in that space for tutorials on YouTube and that. So while it did well, I decided I didn't do a course officially on YOLO V5. I know YOLO V5 is very, very popular. Well, you said my voice is not that clear. Let me see if I can clear it on my side. Anyone else, is my voice clear enough? I'm trying to come close to the mic if that helps. So yeah. With regards to YOLO V5, I didn't do a course on YOLO V5 mainly because YOLO V5 didn't have a paper that I could, a peer-reviewed paper. I think that was the only thing that put me off. And the name was YOLO V5, even though at the time it wasn't as YOLO V4, but it's probably better than YOLO V4 now. A lot of things have changed. But still, I'd like to have a paper on YOLO V5. And then when that, just as YOLO V5 was launched, I think there was also YOLO R that was launched sometime last year. YOLO R was really, really popular. I can't tell you how popular it was because of its accuracy. It wasn't as fast, but it was, the accuracy was really, really great. And a lot of people really enjoyed that course, and I really went all out in terms of, it took me like 3 months to develop this course. And I see a similar trend now with YOLO V6. YOLO V6, and there was also YOLO V7 that got launched just like a few days or probably not even a week after YOLO V6 was launched. But just note that YOLO V7 doesn't have a paper, a peer review paper. and also it's said not to compete with YOLO V6. It's sort of like a detect-on-like model where it's a multi-purpose tool where you can do like pose estimation, face detection, segmentation, all into one. I see where it's coming from in terms of its practicality and uses, but yeah, if it's not peer reviewed, I mean, it's going to a lot of people will have a hard time adopting it because they want performance metrics. They want to know how it does compare to other models out there. Guys, look at that. We just reached 100,000 subscribers. Woo! We did it, guys. We did it. 100,000 subscribers. Let me just type in the comments for those who can't hear me. I see my wife is calling me. Right. I'll call it back in just a minute. Thanks, guys. Just reached 100,000 subscribers. And yeah, it's been great. It's been a great journey. And so what holds for the future of augmented startups going beyond 100,000 subscribers? Well, honestly, I don't know on the top of my head, but I do know that I want to shift from from my usual method to more innovative projects, more projects focusing on solving real world problems. I don't want to just be like, okay, this is the beginning, this is how it works. Yeah, okay, go run it. It must be focused on making an impact in life, and helping people solve problems, real world problems, not just like, okay, yeah, we can detect vehicles, great. Now, what do you do that? Maybe focus on building end-to-end applications in computer vision, AI. There's some really great projects that I can't really speak about right now, top secret projects, but I will be releasing them and revealing them to you very soon. So that's going to be quite exciting. If you want any applications on your side, if you want to know what, you can tell me there in the comments. If there's anything I should cover, just let me know. Maybe we can even discuss some of those projects. So definitely let me know in the comments. I'm interested to know what projects you guys are working on, and maybe how I can help you guys with regards to some of those projects. So yeah, for those who tuned in, we have reached 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's been a long journey. Lots of ups and downs. This is my first live stream. If I should actually be doing a lot more live streams in future, I think. And yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else you guys want me to answer while I am here doing this live stream. It's yeah, 100,000. How does it feel? Feels good. It's a big milestone. I can't wait to receive my silver plaque from YouTube themselves. Yeah, I'm not sure how long it will take me to get to 1 million, because that's when the next milestone is. My current growth on LinkedIn and on YouTube has been sort of like a linear growth. At one point, it was exponential. It took me quite a while to get to this point. I'm not sure how to get to 1 million, but I'll probably figure out over time, because the YouTube algorithm is changing a lot, and if you want to get started out, it's going to take a while. I would like. Some people get lucky and they are able to get to 1 million quite easily. But all the advice that I can give you for getting to 100,000 subscribers is, number one, just be yourself. Don't care what other people think. Don't worry about your competition. Okay, you have to look at your competition, right? But just focus on yourself. Compete with yourself. Look at your competition, see what they are doing, right? But don't let that be the main thing that drives you. I mean, look at Apple. They're just focusing on themselves, beating themselves, and just their focus is on making an impact rather than just focusing on just beating the competition. Say, look, our product is better than yours, but they just want to create great products. They just want to think differently. Yeah. So let's see if there's any other comments. So we don't have any comments for now. Before we wrap things up, yep, we have reached 100,000 subscribers, and it's been fun. And I really look forward to creating more tutorials. If there's anything that you don't like for the channel, tell me in the comments. If there's anything you do like for the channel. We've got another thing from Manur. How did the name Open the Startups come about? Do you offer advice, assistance, guidance for startups, particularly in SA? Okay, so let's start with the first question, which is, so how did the name Open Startups come out? So firstly, I started with the name Arduino Startups because I was focusing mostly on tech, the whole tech space with Arduinos. And with Arduinos, it was quite, I was working on creating PC design tutorials for Arduinos and creating projects related to that. So that's why it was Arduino Startups. Then I moved to augmented reality, and then you can see how things move from Arduino to augmented, and also if I wanted to change things up, so the brand name Augmented Startups, I think just stuck with me because we want to augment startups, not only in terms of tutorials, but also in terms of how to uplift startups and make things. I know we haven't been focusing purely on the startup culture. It's mostly been on AI and technology. But as we grow, we want to cover different facets of the AI, not just computer vision, maybe like NLP, reinforcement learning, natural language processing. I know you mentioned NLP, yeah. And then the other thing is, do you offer any advice, assistance, guidance for startups, particularly in SA? Yep, I do. Not just in SA, but around the world. So if you want to have me as a coach, as a mentor, I'm definitely glad to be a coach and help you guys out, help you make an impact in the world. Because now my motto has changed to, just living in this world, creating tutorials to how can I help you guys make an impact? If I can make an impact in your guys' lives, then you'll make an impact in other people's lives. And that is just what my mission has become about. And I just want to focus on that. So yeah, I think we'll take one or two more questions from you guys in the comments before we wrap things up. For those who just tuned in, we have reached 100,000 subscribers. It's very exciting. A lot new stuff to come about with open startups, and I'm really excited for the next 100,000 or maybe even reaching. I hope to reach 1 million, but only with your guys' support and all of that. So yeah, we'll just leave it as that. If there's no other questions, thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to have more live sessions like this, just let me know, and definitely we'll have a live session or live webinar just like this. I'm not one to do live sessions because I don't like to make mistakes. I like to cut off my mistakes, that's just the perfectionist in me that wants to, make things perfect. But I guess, having doing it on that webinar. It's just the human element, being authentic, all of that. Not just authentic in who you are, but also in what you do. You know, that is what we're looking to achieve there. Cool. So guys, thank you for tuning in. We've reached 100,000 subscribers. Again, yes, you know, right now it's 100,001. Thank you for that one subscriber. Let's see, here's to many more. Cheers, guys. Bye.